question can be asked that we have already seen here. So in this lecture today, what we are going to do, we are simply going to see all the important points just quickly, and then we are going to see the marking scheme, how the questions, how the marking scheme is that. So that is we are going to see here. Okay, so these are the important points which we have to remember for Maths 1. So we have already done this, but just take a screenshot of this. So it will be easier for you that we have to focus on these topics only. So quickly take the screenshot for this. So which are the topics here? So first, from the linear equation in two variables. So these are the important topics to remember for linear equation in two variables. So this also we have already done. The first and the most important topic point is the standard form. That is ax plus by plus c is equals to 0, where a and b are not equals to 0. So this is the standard form. Means what is mean by linear equation? You get a very quick idea because on this the questions are asked. Next, the methods of solving linear equations, linear pair of equation. The two methods are algebraic method and the second one is the graphical method. In algebraic method, we are having substitution method, elimination method, and the determinant method. Just take a screenshot of this, student, because these are very, very important. So these are the few things which you have to remember. Next, from this, one of the important method which we must remember, that is the determinant method. And in this only one formula is that. So that is with the help of determinant method, we can find the values of d, dx, and dy. And why it is required? It is required to find the values of x and y. Means sometimes the question simply two linear equations will be given to you, and you have to find the solution of this. So one of the easiest method is the determinant method. Directly find out d, dx, and dy. Use the formula for x, that is equals to dx by d, and y is equals to dy by d. As that it is easy. And again, this graphical method is one of the very, very important method, because this method can be asked for 3 to 4 marks. So you must be able to solve this type of question properly. So these are the important points which you have to remember for linear equation. First is the standard form. Next is the methods of solving, and from that the substitution, elimination, and determinant. Substitution, elimination are the easy one. So we have to remember very well the determinant method, because on determinant method, the question can be asked for 1 marks also, 2 marks also, and 3 marks also. So this is very, very important one. And the last method, that is the graphical method, because on graphical method 3 to 4 marks question can be asked. You have to draw the graph. And from the determinant method, don't forget to remember the formula, that is x is equals to dx by d, and y is equals to dy upon d. Okay, so you must remember this one very well. So just hope so you have taken the screenshot of this one. Next is from the quadratic equation. Now from quadratic equation, what we have to remember? So these are the important points which we have to remember from quadratic equation. So which are them? Just quickly see this, and till then you can take the screenshot of this one. So what is here? The first and the most important point, that is the standard form of quadratic equation. Any types of equation will be there. So in that you must remember the standard form. So what is the standard form of quadratic equation? That is simply ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, where this a is not equals to 0 and a, b, c are the real number. Next point which we have to remember, that is the roots of quadratic equation, right? Roots, which is also called as solutions, or sometimes it is also named as the zero. So this we have to remember. So from this, in general, sometimes the roots are also denoted by alpha and beta. Next is finding the methods of finding roots of quadratic equation. Now you know very well there are only 2 methods. Actually, there are 3 methods: the factorization, the formula, and the completing square method. But from these 3, completing square has been reduced from your syllabus. So just focus on factorization and formula. Formula is the easiest one. If you are not asked solve by this method only, then just solve by formula method. Just remember this formula. This formula is very, very important. Just remember this formula, okay? That is x is equals to minus b plus minus under root b square minus 4ac upon twice. So this is very important. Remember this well, very well. Next important point to remember, that is the discriminant. Again, why it is important? Because again on discriminant, the 1 marks question can be asked, 2 marks, 3 marks, as well as 4 marks question can be asked. Discriminant means simply b square minus 4ac, sometimes, which is also denoted by here delta. Then again, why it is important? Because on discriminant, the nature of root is dependent. Nature of root, again, you know this very well, that is, if d is greater than 0, then the roots are real and unequal. If d, that is b square minus 4ac, is equals to 0, then we say that the roots are real and equal. And the last one, if d is less than 0, that is, if d is negative, then we say that no real roots exist there, right here. So these are simply very few points which are important. Yes, who has raised the hand here? Yes, Tushar, what's your problem? Yes, Tushar, you can unmute quickly and ask your doubt. Okay. So these are the important points which you have to remember for quadratic. The standard form, the roots, methods, factorization and formula. Formula is very important. Next one, the discriminant, because on discriminant we can find the nature of the roots. Okay, hope so you are taking the screenshot of this one. Now, next from the probability. So from probability, what we have to remember? Okay, again, the probability is very, very easy topic. So since we are learning probability, we must know what is probability. These are the few things: random, experiment, outcome. This you can remember easily. But more than this, more than this, which is important, that is one, the sample space and the important formula. So this is very, very important, which we have to remember from the probability. Probability, you know very well, the chances. Then again, random, experiment, outcome, event, all this you know. But the most important thing which we remember in, which we have to remember in probability, that is the sample space. Yes, you must be able to write the sample space, because on writing the sample space only, the total question is dependent. So this is very important one. And again, in probability, there is only one formula, that is finding the probability of any event. So if we are given the probability of A, then how can we find out? The probability of A is equals to n of A upon n of S. So this is the last important point which we have to remember from probability. Clear? So these are the few important points which are to remember from probability. Next. Okay. Next is the arithmetic progression. So from arithmetic progression, what we have to remember? We have to remember what is mean by arithmetic progression. Then the formula for Tn, that is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1d. Then the formula for Sn, that is n by 2 into bracket twice a plus n minus 1d. And the next formula, n by 2 into bracket T1 plus Tn, that is sum of first and the last term. Only these 3 points are there which we have to remember from arithmetic progression. What are that? What is mean by arithmetic progression? Finding this formula for nth term, that is Tn, and the formula for Sn, that is the sum of the nth term. So these are the few points which we have to remember from this mathematics part 1. Any doubt in this one? If anyone having any doubt, you can ask this quickly. Okay, hope so. No one has having any doubt here. So now let's see the next thing which we have to see. Just a minute, students. Yes, this is visible to everyone. The model question paper which I am showing here. Yes, simply you can raise your hand if it is visible to all of you. Yes. Okay. Very good, Avinash. Thank you for that. Okay. So here we are having one model. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Here we are having a model question paper. This is again from the Navneet only. In the last lecture also, we have seen the question paper and we have solved it very quickly. Now here, what we are going to see in this lecture, we are going to see the marking scheme. Miss,
मैम
yes,
मैम क्वेश्चन
बोलो.
विजिबल नहीं है.
मॉडल क्वेश्चन पेपर नहीं दिख रहा क्या?
नहीं, और एपी का स्लाइड भी नहीं दिखा.
हाँ, एपी का स्लाइड तो नहीं था, पर ये नहीं दिख रहा क्या?
नहीं.
ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट. Okay, whether now it is visible? Yes, Avinash, it is visible. Yeah, some. हाँ, वसंती visible है?
Yes, miss. हाँ, visible है.
ठीक है, चलो. Okay, so here we are having a model question paper. So today we are going to see the marking scheme. So let's start with this first. So let's see the first question. Again, all the important topics will be here. What is the value of dx for solving the simultaneous equation by Cramer's rule? Right here. Here, students, we have to find the value of dx. Two simultaneous equations are given to us and we have to solve this by Cramer's rule. Again, you know this very well, that Cramer's rule is also called as the determinant method. What we have to find out? Dx. So for this, firstly we will require the d. First we have to find the determinant. So what is the formula for finding the dx? Obviously we will require the form. Simply you have to find the dx with the help of the determinant. Now next is, what is the sum of the first 10 terms of an arithmetic progression? First sum of first 10 terms means what we have to find here. Yes, we'll say this, what we have to find out here. Sum of first 10 terms. Sum is asked means what we are going to find out here. Yes, Kushi.
NS.
NS. NS कहाँ से निकाला अभी? Yes.
T10.
Students, what is asked? Sum पूछा है. Sum of first 10 terms. Yes, who is this? Monu.
हमें यहाँ पे S पता करना है. Sum.
सिर्फ S find out करना है.
पूरा 41 से लेके पूरा 10th term. पूरा 41 से लेके
S10 we have to find out. Yes. We have to find out S10 here, that is Sn. So yes, sweetie from sorry, who is this again? Monu has raised hand. Yes, what is the formula for Sn then? Yes, Monu.
Sn is equals to n by 2 bracket plus n minus 1 into.
Okay, so the Sn use the formula for Sn and then find out the value for the sum of first 10 term, that is S10, where n is equals to 10. Then the first term is 41 and d means the difference, that is 36 minus 41. So that will be your difference. Then which of the following is the value of k if one of the root of the quadratic equation is given to us, that is equals to 4. So how to solve this, students? One root is given, means that is x is equals to minus 4 is given to us. So what we are going to do in this quadratic equation, that is x square plus kx minus 8 is equals to 0. In this quadratic equation, substitute the value of x is equals to minus 4 and just solve this one. So after solving, we'll get the value of k. So this is the simplest one. Then what is this? What is the number of sample points when a coin is tossed? Now the very easy question. Simply one coin is tossed. So we have to find out the sample points. So we will answer this one. It is very easy. Yes. Yes, Shreya.
2.
Very good. Which are that 2 sample points? Yes, which are the two sample points, Naveen?
Yes, miss.
Which are the two sample points when a coin is tossed?
HT and TH.
H, T and TH. बेटा यहाँ पे सिर्फ एक coin tossed किया है.
H
Only
and
one.
T.
H, comma T. So these are the two sample points when coin is tossed here. So it was very easy. MCQ question was asked to you. So your answer is n is equals to 2. Just a minute. So let's see the next question now. Question number 2. So here was just the explanation was given. Now it is question number 1B. Again, the question is asked for simply 1 marks here. So what is this? All the 4 questions are compulsory and each question carries 1 marks here. So what is this? Find the value of determinant. Okay. अब हमें determinant find out करना है. So, but what will be the marking scheme? Means if a student not able to solve a complete question, but still he is able to solve something, then how he will get the marks that we can get here value. So this determinant is given to us. So for writing the determinant, means for writing the proper multiplication, that is the cross multiplication, that 4 into 7 minus 3 into 2. For writing this one, you are getting the half marks here. Okay. And for the final answer, means for doing the calculation, that is 4 7 the 28 minus 3 2 the 6. For this, you are not getting the marks. Yes, student. For this, you are not getting the marks. But for this final answer, that is this is equals to 22. For that 22, we are getting the next half marks here. Get that? Means how this marking scheme, if at least you are able to write this one, writing the determinant and putting the values according to the formula, for that we will get the half marks, and for the final answer we are getting the next half marks. So in this way, in this type of question, you will get the 1 marks here like this way. Then the next question is, if x is equals to -1, if x is equals to -1 is a root of a quadratic equation, x square minus 3x minus 4 is equals to 0. Is x is equal? We have to check whether x equals to -1 is a root or not here. So what we are going to do here, we have to simply solve this one. So here. So firstly, what we are going to do, we are given x is equals to. So first, substitute that value of x in the given equation, and for again substituting means for writing the LHS, that is x square minus 3x minus 4. Write the LHS and put x is equals to that in the given equations. For substituting, you will get the half marks, and for the final answer, you are getting the half marks here. Clear? Okay, the next question was, write the next 2 terms of an arithmetic progression if a is equals to 10 and b is equals to 2 is given. Again, you know very well, means what we require, we must know the formula for Tn here, right? So these are the given things. First term is given to us 10, and the common difference, that is equals to 2. This is the given thing. Then use the formula. Here they are not written the formula, but please make a habit of writing the formula there. That is Tn is equals to a plus n minus 20. While solving, make this habit. What happens because of writing the formula gets fitted in your mind. So always have a practice of writing the formula here. Yes, Rohan, do you have any doubt here? You are unmuted actually. You are not. आपका audio नहीं शुरू है, ठीक है? So write the formula for Tn firstly. This is very important one. Write the formula for Tn is equals to a plus n minus 1d. Then once your formula is done, we have to find the next 2 terms. T1 is given. So in that formula, put n is equals to 2. Find out then next put n is equals to 3 and find out the next term. 2 terms were asked. So for finding the first term, first half marks is your. For finding the next term, next half marks we will get. Okay. So in this way, we are getting the marks. And the next one, in the next question, the probability of A we have to find out. And in probability of A, N of A and N of S is already given to us. So it is very easy. The first and the most important thing, write the formula. For writing the formula, we are getting the half marks here. And for writing the final answer, we will get the next half marks here. Clear? How the marks are given in 1 marks question, student? In 1 marks question, for substituting the values. Here, the marks are not for formula, but for substituting the values, you will get half marks. And for the final answer, we are getting the half marks. So you get a very quick idea here, means your clear idea that you don't have to write much things here. Simply substitute and the final answer. These two are the important things here. Again, one more thing. If sometime you are not able to solve this one, if you are getting TN here, but still you are written TN, and if you are not getting enough marks to pass the paper, here you can get the half marks. So these formulas are the important one, okay? But a maths one is very easy. You can get definitely out of marks here. Now let's see the question number 2. Now you know this very well. This is the activity based question. And in activity based question, since it is for 2 marks each, there will be 4 blank spaces, and for filling each blank space, we are getting the half marks here. So filling at least the blank space you can fill that, because each blank space plays an important role here. Okay, so simply substitute this one. Okay, we'll solve this one quickly. Complete the following activity to find 19 terms of the arithmetic progression. Here, A is given to us. Then D is equals to. So what is the D here? D is the common difference. That is 15 minus 10. So what is that? So first blank space we have filled. Then next is the formula for Tn. A is given, so directly formula. You are written. Answer is also here. Formula. So write the formula. After writing the formula, put n is equals to 19. Solve that one, and for final Tn is equals to T19 is equals to. So here, filling this 4 blank spaces, we will get 2 marks here. Then again in the next question, if you look carefully, 2 marks question is there, so there will be definitely 4 blank spaces. This is 3. Next is on the other page. So 2 coins are tossed simultaneously. Complete the following activity of writing sample space and expected outcomes of an event. So event A is to get at least 1 tail. Then event B to get no tail. Since the 2 coins are tossed simultaneously, so what will be the sample space? 2 are already given to us, H, T and TH. So what are the remaining? Yes, anyone wants to answer this one? Yes, Kushi?
Ma'am, HH and TT.
Okay, HH and TT. Then event A is to get at least 1 tail. At least. कम से कम 1 tail चाहिए. 1 से कम रहा, sorry, 1 से ज़्यादा रहा तो it will be okay, but we can't have less than 1. So at least 1. So from here, what will come here?
TH.
TH. Okay, very good. Next is TH. Then the last event B is to get no tail. When 0 tails we will require here. So let's see that. Okay, so for 0 tail, here we are having that one.
Ma'am, HH.
Very good. It is HS. So no tails are there. So finally HS. So these were the 4 blank spaces which we have filled. So again we have got the 2 marks here. Now let's see the next question. Again, this is the extra one. One more thing. While solving the paper, first solve all the questions which you are able to solve, but which are not extra. Don't jump on the extra questions. Solve how many questions are asked, that only. Then once the time is remained for you, then go to the extra question. Solve the extra question, but after completing the required paper, then solve the extra one. So this is the extra one. Complete the following activity to solve the simultaneous equations. So 2 simultaneous equations are given to us. Their subtraction is given to us, and we have to fill this one. Okay, so fill this, we will get the marks here. Okay, so activity, this was an easy one. You know very well this. Now let's see the marking scheme when we have to solve the same types of questions, and the marks is also just 2 marks only. So we have to solve any for each question carries the 2 marks. So let's see the first question. Write 2 solutions of the equation 2x minus y is equals to 2. What is here to know? 2 solutions we have to find. 2 solutions means what? We have to find the values of x and y for which the given equation will be satisfied. But 2 solutions are required. So someone will say that value of x is equals to something, value of y is equals to something. So these are the 2 solutions. But this is not the 2 solution. X is equals to the pair of answer for x and y is 1 solution, and we have to find the 2 pairs. Means again the next x and y we have to find out. So like this one. So according to your choice, since here you can take any values of x, any value of y according to your choice. No need to whatever they have given that only here. So here they are taken x is equals to 4. So substitute the value of x is equals to 4 in the given equation. Solve that, we get y is equals to. So this is one pair. That is one solution. X is equals to 4 and y is equals to 7. Now if you look, for writing this much, we are not got any marks to do. Directly for writing the final answer, we have got the 1 marks here, right? Again, this was 1 solutions. We have to find 2 solutions here. So again, according to your choice, take any value of, take either x is equals to or take either y is equals to. So here they are taken y is equals to minus 3. And after solving, they got x is equals to minus 1. So this is your next solution. So for writing this one, you have got next 1 marks. But someone will say, but if we are not find out whether we will not get either half marks also, definitely you will get. Means whatever we are written here, this one. Up to this, you will definitely get the half marks. Means your final, if your final answer is also wrong, sometimes your final answer is not correct, but you are written this also, then also you are getting the half marks there. Okay, same for here also. For writing this much, half marks you will get here, and for the final answer, for the last answer, you will get the next half marks here. So in this way, the marks are distributed in 2 marks question. So the next question, find the value of k if the roots of quadratic equation are real and equal. Again, the question based on the determinant, and that is roots are real and equal are given to you. Yes, Rohan, any problem? Rohan, you can unmute and ask. Okay. So here, roots are real and equal is asked. That means b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. This is the given. So compare the given equation with b square minus, firstly with the standard form, write the values of ABC. For writing the values of ABC, we'll get the half marks. Then C is the roots are real and equal. This is the given thing. So you must write this thing. This is very, very important. That is b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. For writing this, we will get the another half marks. Then substituting. Again, remember this one. Substituting the values is very, very important. For substituting the values, we will getting the half marks. And then for the final answer, for this, for solving this one, means solving the equations, we are not getting any marks here. But for the final answer, next half marks we will get here. So in this way, in this type of question, these are our 2 marks. First one, write the values of ABC. Since the given condition is that the roots are real and equal, so write that condition, that is b square minus 4ac is equals to 0. For that, we will get the next half. Then for the final answer, for substituting the values in the formula, and for the final answer, we will get the next half. So now here, yes, who's this? हाँ रोहन, कोई प्रॉब्लम है आपको? पूछो. Now you are unmuted. Yes, Rohan, any doubt? Okay, so here we are given A, T1, T2 and T3, right? So what we have to find out here, we have to find the 21st term. Okay, so first three terms are given to us, and with the help of this, we have to find out the 21st term here. So now again, how we'll get the marks here? Firstly, write down the given things. Then next, for writing the formula, since T21 was asked to you, so write the formula for Tn. So for this formula, we are getting the half marks. Then again, the most important one, after writing the formula, substitution is very, very important. So once you substituted the values, next half marks will be your, and then for final answer, your next half marks will get, and writing the answer in the wording, you are getting the last half marks. Okay, so formula, then substitution, these are the two importance, and for the final answer. Now here in the next question, so again here what was the question? Sample space, two coins are tossed here. We have to find the probability of A. Event A is given to us, and that event is that A is the event of getting head on the both coins here. So again, this you know very well, the probability question is asked. So writing the sample space of n of s, for this we get the half mark. This we are seen from the lesson also. So s is important. Then once s is done, we can write n of s very well. Then writing the event, whatever event was given, write that in the curly bracket, and the number of elements in the event, for that we are getting the next half marks. Then for the formula, we are getting next half marks, and for the final answer, we'll get the last half marks here. Okay, so if the probability question was asked, sample space carries half marks, writing the event carries the half marks, writing the formula for probability A carries the next half marks, and for the final answer, we get our last half marks. Clear? Okay, so this is the next question, the activity based question. This is question number 3A. Now question number 3A, it asks for 3 marks. So here we are getting 6 blank spaces. Yes, since each blank space carries half marks, 6 blank spaces will carry 3 marks here. The same types of question, you can do this very well. Now let's see the next one, question number 3B here. Solve any two subs question. So here, this question is for 3 marks. Means we have to solve this one. So find the value of n if sum of the first n even natural number is given to us. Okay, so let's see what will the marking scheme for this one. Again, definitely for writing the sample space, we are getting the first half marks. So here, write the even natural number. For writing the sample space, what was this? Yeah, एक second, just let me check the question. Find the value of n. Yeah, if sum of the first n even natural number is given to us. Okay, so here no need to write the sample space. Here, what are the given thing? Even natural numbers are given to us. So few even natural numbers we are written here. Then according to that sequence, we are going to write the values of A, D, and Sn, right? Sum of first n term, that is Sn, is given to us. From that, we have to find n. Means what was given, what we have to find out. For writing this, we are getting the half marks. So again, this is what's given in the question. You don't have to use your brain directly. Everything was given. So just put or write down in your own language the given thing and to the find out thing. Then for the formula is the most important. So formula, we are getting half marks. For substituting, we are getting half marks. And for the final answer, okay, here will not get the final answer. For solving, for the steps here, solving the simplifying half marks. Then for solving this one, means for putting the twos, this now this is the quadratic equation, right? So this is converted into the quadratic equations here. This one. So solving this quadratic equation up to the product of two terms equals to 0. We are here, we are up to this, we are getting half marks, and then for the final answer, we are getting our last half marks here. Clear, student? This is for the given and to find out half marks, for the formula next half marks, for substituting the values next half marks, then for getting the formula, we are getting the half marks, then simplifying the quadratic equation after the products, the next half marks, and finally for the last answer, we are getting our last half marks here. Okay, now see the next one. So here, let's read the question first. Okay. Simply two simultaneous equations are given to us, and we have to solve these two questions here. So again, write the simultaneous equation, solve this, means at least whatever we are doing, if you are adding, again look here, the numbers are same, student. This is 312 138, 312 138, but only the variables are exchanged here, means variables are exchanged. So you know this is very well, this type of question is solved by adding once the two equation and by subtracting. So here we are firstly added. After adding, we'll get one equation. So for that equation, we are getting half marks. And whatever equation we have got, just simplify that. For simplification, we are getting the next half marks here. Then addition is done. Now do for the subtraction. For subtraction, for the final answer of subtraction means getting the equation half marks. Simplifying the equation, next half marks, and now we have got the two equations. So from this two equation, this one and the earlier one, solve that. After solving, we'll get the value of either x or y. So for getting that value of x and y, next half marks, and for the final y, we are getting the next half. Clear? If this type of linear equations come there, means in which the numbers are same but only the variables are exchanged. So here we have to add once and then subtract one. For once adding half marks, then for the subtraction half marks, and obviously there's simplification, the half marks, and solving that simplification, finding the values of x and y, we will get the next 1 marks there. So now let's quickly see this one, and then we'll jump to the 4 mark question. Okay, so here in an orchard, the number of trees in each column is 10 more than that in each row. Find the number of trees in each column if the total number of trees is given to us 3000. So what you have to do? Firstly, we have to convert this into the mathematical format. So here we are given the number of trees here. So we assume that number of trees in the rows to be x. Then according to the first condition, the first equation we will get, that is x plus 10. This was given for the column. Once we are assumed for rows, we are written for the column. For that half marks, then this is your first condition, that is total number of trees is 3000. So write that. For that first condition, we are getting half marks. Then simplify that one. For the simplification, the next half marks. Then finally, for the values of this is the product is equals to 0. Since it is a quadratic, again, up to this product, we are getting the half marks. And for the final answer, we are getting the next half marks here. Hope so this is clear to you. Now let's see the 4 mark question now. So now here, the 4 marks question. Again, students, if you look here, the very, very important one. So this, we are told you, this type of question is very, very important. What is here? The sum of 2-digit numbers and the number obtained by reversing the digit is 120. This is very, very important. Reversing the digit. This type of questions can be definitely asked. Reversing, or sometimes it has been asked interchanging. So it is an important one. So whatever questions you find in your textbook, please do all the questions of this type. The reversing the digit or interchanging the digit. This question can be asked for 4 marks. So it is very important one. So the digit at 10th place is 7 more than the digit at unit place. So find the number. So let's see the marking scheme for this one. So this one. It is same as just the question which we are seeing. Firstly, assume the things. So we are assumed at unit place it is x, at tens place is it s. Then whatever the given condition was. So what number we got? 10x plus y. So for this we are getting the half marks. Then for the next condition, that is the numbers are reversed. For writing the next equation of the reversing, we are getting the next half marks here. Then again from the first condition, put the values for that first condition, next half marks. For the second condition, next half marks. For their simplification, we have got this. Right? This was the simplified equation. This was our equation. 11x plus 11y is equals to 120. But we can definitely say that this can be easily simplified. So for simplification, next half marks we have got. And now we have got the two equation. This one, equation number 1, and this is equation number 2. Solve this equation. Find the value of x and y. For finding the value of x and for finding the value of y, half mark, that is 1 marks. Like this way you are getting in the 4 marks question. So how the marks are divided in the 4 mark? After assuming, right, according to the given conditions. For the 2 given condition, 1 marks you will get. For simplifying that, we are getting the next half marks. And finally, for finding the values of x and y, we will get the last marks. Okay. So, okay, any doubt up to this? Should we stop here? Just a minute. One question was there. Question number 5. Just 3 marks question is this. So quickly see this one. Means we will complete. We will get completed here. So Amit saves a certain amount every month in a specific pace. The first month he saves 200, the second month the 250, in the third month 300, and so on. How much will his total saving in the 17th month? Student, if you remember, the same type of question we have solved in our last lecture. Means again you can get the idea that how important this type of question. So from which this one? This is from arithmetic progression. So this is very important that you must be able to recognize from which lesson the question is. So let's quickly see the marking scheme for this one. Okay, so here the total savings. The first one, this is T1, this is T2, this is T3. Then we have found out the D. Up to this, look here, we have written this much, but we have not got ENG. For final writing the D, we got the half marks. Then writing the A, obviously A is got from here only, but write them properly. Means write what is A, what is D, what is N. Then we are getting the marks there. Then what we have to find out, the total savings is 17 months. That is, we have to find out SN. So for the formula, we are getting the half marks. Then for the substitution, the most important, for substitution, the half marks. For few simplification, and for the final answer, we are getting the half marks. Okay, students, clear? Any doubt here? Hope so. Maths 1, you understood very well, and this is very, very easy. Best of luck to all of you. You can definitely get out of marks if you do this very well. The scoring one. Okay. Hope so no one having any doubts, so I can stop here. Okay, ma'am, I have completed.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, thank you.